for just a short little, you know, maybe a bit of contest here. Maybe to upset Imperial just a tad bit.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, again, we're seeing an interesting map here come out in the best of one. I really wasn't expecting fully that Inferno was going to be it. This is the second time that they've played it this year. First time they played it against Bestia. They did pretty good. They went into overtime and still closed it out, so... They maybe got them on a map that they haven't been putting in as much work, but... Again, they left it into a best of one, so I imagine Imperial still coming through with a good game plan here. We'll see what they got in store as they start off on the CT side. Boosting...
Oh.
Ooh.
They're still going for it, though. You know,
The silent boost.
Oh, but no way. I mean, he knows exactly what's coming through, but Santos is there with the trade. Trying to get himself up on towards those pieces of furniture. Those pesky pieces of furniture. Little drawer there. But Phelps is awaiting. A little crouched into the angle. Keep things awkward. Penny, though, the smoke blooms in front of him. He's going to walk through, though, right into DZT, rather. And keeping it to a advantage here for 2-game. Molly in towards pit, and they can start the split. But Descenti is waiting in towards spawn with the pair of dual Berettas. Where can I possibly see this going wrong? Well, with VHC coming through with the trade, that's going to be the bomb making it into the site. Even a player out towards tree. Is Phelps going to clear it? He does not, and that puts Descenti into the clutch. This kill here should be a given. Descenti, though, transfers back on the top one. Oh, my goodness. That was supposed to be a given right there. Descenti just flicks over to 2.
Oh, they lined up for him way too well right there. Decenti running away with it. Oh, my God. You've got to be kidding me right there. That is absolutely perfect for Decenti. And like you said, it was your chance right there for 2-game, but you get a quick test of what these guys are made of here, what the best in Brazil are bringing to the table.
That was frightening, Cole. He headshot one. I wouldn't even say they lined up because, like, he had to flick over to the next there. The micro adjustment under pressure there for DCT is insane. Well, hard road ahead for 2-game, as nothing's gonna be easy in this game. Are you kidding me? Vinny, come on. Give him a chance. Smoke goes on through. Hello there. Thanks for the 600 bucks.
Cha-ching. Making some bread. And walking into the setup here, it's a bit volatile right now. Henny, oh, he wide swings right there. Gives Santos something to think about, and another one. There, same case for Doc. So, we're gonna see if they can recover this now. Over towards this B side. It's a nice kill, but no way he's not gonna give him the site for free. He's just actually gonna hold on and call in for support.
Yeah, smoke to spawn. Phelps also has a crossfire, but no way's got him. And here's Phelps walking through the smoke. And 2-game are kept at bay. 2-0 for Imperial.
Solid work right there. Wide swings coming through from Henny. Incredibly placed there. You got some banana aggression. They're just going to take some space. It's going to be the challenge as well as starting on this T side for 2-game is not going to be easy at all. Because you're going to have to force respect on a team like Imperial here, and I don't think they're going to give that up too easy. They're going to be pressing every extremity, taking full banana control nearly every round, probably pressing down middle or second mid whenever they get a chance. Yeah, as you can see, they're just stuck in T stairs right now. Granted on a pistol round, but it might be a trend on gun rounds as well.
A lot of disrespect being shown right here for Imperial, may I tell ya. Galil's going to chew through a couple and somehow no way survives this. One little avenue there as DZT has made his way out of the apartments. Hey, and I think goes down range. You know, I think it as Imperial. There are some times where you say, like, yeah, you should definitely respect your opponents at certain corners, but other times, if you stay in their face, you know, if you don't play normal Counter-Strike to them, you know, there comes a psychological element that creeps into the game that plays in your favor as well.
Yeah, it's just, you know, again, it's been a long time since some of these players have faced competition this tough. For some of these players, it is the first time, so it is not easy. Like you said, that mental strain is going to be a factor here for sure. We'll see, again, how this control is established right now. They are actually giving up a little bit more than you might think in what we have seen in prior rounds. So be a little bit more respectful on the first gun round.
Santos is trying to start creeping up close to the smoke. Don't be quick switching while it fades. Phelps inside the corner. Gonna swing out, but a good flick back. Keep himself in the round. And Descenti will be dealt with by Doc. Well, there's some good frags coming through from 2Game who want to show their mettle.
It's nicely done. A little 5v3 advantage here. Imperial instantly calling the stack over towards this A side, it seems. Be interesting here. Vinny gives up his side as well. Doc, another one. That gonna commit them towards this A side. No way, no way is gonna push through this smoke. Just thinking about it.
Oh man, there's 3 backs turned. There are 3 backs turned. Thinking about it. Oh, he's thinking about it. Smoke fades. There goes no way. 2 versus 5. The bomb's down to the site. Henny can win this on his own. He's in a 1 versus 2 win. They're running out of time here, Cole. Oh, this is gonna get very dicey. Does Henny realize he dropped the bomb? Instead, he's gonna hold at long range, and he knows there's no time. Surely, right? Be God. He's gonna have to run, pick up the bomb. There's no time.
He doesn't have it.
Henny's won the round. Oh my goodness, it's a 2v5. And I'm sure Imperial are laughing.
Oh man. So far they've lost a 2v5 and a 1v3 already. They're doing some of the hard work. They're finding these entries here. They're taking map control effectively, but it's what you'd expect from like a roster that is not as experienced here or is coming into this one looking to just challenge some of these rosters as opposed to actually take them down. It's like now at that point you got to convert on some of the easier situations that you're putting yourself in, but a couple of times it just hasn't been the case that they've been able to do it, and that has to be just infuriating for you.
Oh my goodness. Well, you gotta pick yourself back up versus Imperial. I think that is one thing that plays into Imperial's hand when you have thousands upon thousands of Brazilian fans, watching you at the same time, and when things start going wrong, how are you gonna recover? Phelps is gonna have a back turn, and he's gonna take his sweet time about this one as well. Doc is also on his screen, but will clear him. No fun today for Phelps. That's a 4-3 issue.
By 3 can be a blessing and a curse here, but again, they did the hard work finding the opening duel. Now they need to finish strong, and Henny has just immediately nullified that much here with a pick of his own.
And 2-game freeze across the map. What are they gonna make with this decision? Time's starting to tick. $30 seconds, and They're not going to budge. What's causing them to go back towards brackets? Right now, some indecision for this roster. Walking forward. It has scrambled to rotate, though, for Henny. And seeing nothing, this one is coming right back to A. Decenti is going to be in an awkward situation. The flashes rain in. He's getting ran down. And Santos with such an impactful kill. The bomb's going to get planted 3v4.
No.
Oh.
No. You can't do that, Henny. Not right through the smoke. That's one of the high HP bars. Take it down, but it's still an A-side post plant. They still got this one in the bag, right?
But be damned if Imperial try it now. Well, here we go. No way with the first. We're down to the halfway point, and there's a re-smoke. It's in towards lane, however, but VHC will lock it in. 2-game will get their first round. But I'll be damned if I say it wasn't close.
It got me believing right there. He just heat seeks one straight through the smoke. It's not meant to be. And as I said earlier here, it's that A-side post plant. It's not easy to actually fail at. It's not easy to let that one slip, and they don't. Crucially. On the board here, 2-game. And again, you know, finding some entries here. This maybe can build you up a little bit of faith. We've obviously seen a little bit of, you know, struggles out of this roster to close out in some more, I would say, like, easier rounds. But they're at least finding a lot of first kills, and that's good news.
It's always a start of something, right? At least getting these opening advantages. But I think it's courtesy of Imperial playing, dare I say, a bit looser than they normally do.
Absolutely.
I do have to call it how it is.
Getting a little bit greedy on some of these rotates, you know, getting a little bit greedy for map control. Henny, though, a lot of damage done, but only 1 kill, a 1-for-1 trade, and that's not the end of the world here.
It depends if Phelps wants to spam the smoke at all. Another rotate will arrive, though, in the form of Vinny, and he and Phelps want to fight this one out.
And they're
Last
scrambling over
second.
towards the B side here, late in the game, late in the round. I think it might cost him decencies alone.
Yeah, once again, but this time at a different position. He's back at the site this time, and he's going to tuck on away. In the meantime, B-God will actually find the kill somehow. Decent, he doesn't connect there. And so, actually, Imperial are going to pack their bags once again. That makes 2 in a row from 2-game. There's just a simple situation where Imperial are rotating off this A site. Trying to call this game, but nothing working out.
I don't have a great answer here for some of these late plays. Thinking that, you know, this experienced squad is gonna overthink things, but they, you know, usually poking and prodding early towards that A side and then finishing towards that A side here. And it seems like they have a read on the situation on the side of Imperial, but it's not the right one in a couple of these rounds now. So 2 in a row, back to back. And money is going to be put on notice here. It's nice that they save, though, for the side of Imperial. That'll give them a lot of tools. Still thriving.
So still in it for sure for Imperial, but these opening 2 from 2-game they've almost been like too easy. That round only required 2 kills to come through. But as it typically happens with these sort of underdog opponents, Imperial take a little bit to lock in. And Cole, I dare I say this is the moment of these games that Imperial do exactly that.
They're usually pretty quick to adjust. Everyone needs a little bit of a period where they can figure out their opponents, figure out what they like to do. No, you have gotten that read. It's going to be slow defaults, very, very slow defaults. Not too much faking. Now that you got that information, can you capitalize off of it? We'll find out. Like you said, in a round like this one.
Let's see, Jiggle Peaks. Ooh, very dangerous game from No Way. Smoke deployed, though. We're going through. Edge of the smoke, though. DZT. Around it. No smoke for Spawn, though. A little late on that. B-God jumps the gun. Fortunately, there at least is a trade, but there's no coffin smoke. Thrown a little bit on the fly, but that can make things awkward. Lined up perfectly here for Vinny. Oh, he's thinking about going right through it. Well, with the boost from Phelps, it gets a little awkward, but then Vinny tries for the double spray down. It's not quite there. So a 2v2 on the way. Returning back to Banana, Santos wins his fight. And so it leaves it to Descenti. But he knows where that op is. VHZ is going to nail the quickscope, though. And that's a real round from 2Game. No one survives for Imperial.
There you go. They can't find the adjustments. They have a man disadvantage this time here. They got to do it the hard way, and they managed to crack through Imperial. And again, we're going to maybe see a case here of some underdogs putting some pressure on Imperial in the early stages of this game. Right now, it has to be a little bit frustrating to play up against this team on Inferno. The long and grueling defaults that we're watching, it's not fun as a player to just sit there and wait things out. You start to get impatient. You start to get a little bit eager, and in that they make small errors, they make some small mistakes.
But Phelps getting a little cheesy with it. Inside of T Apartments with the CZ. But VHZ, okay, is just going to delete everyone on Banana, and Doc is just... was laser focused. Tragically, the timing does not favor him. Over Santos with the refrag, at least. But continuing the play, funny as that is, Santos is gonna get flanked out again. And these are 2 rifles up for grabs. If DCT will let him. Yeah, I don't know why they're clear corners. Henny is the last player standing. And so, there we go.
Careful.
I just make sure. Maybe the HUD, they got the HUD wrong. I don't know.
Never be too cautious nowadays. You never know.
The defibrillator is coming back into
the Zeus. You can recharge it.
You can recharge it and then use it on one of your dead teammates.
Revive the battle bus.
You know, if you get enough kills with the Zeus, you get a revive once per game.
That'd be cool. Let's get it in there, Val. You make that happen?
Yeah, and when you do it, it'll say, like, you will not kill my allies, or something like that.
I like that.
The defibrillator, though, I think that's prime for, you know, Twitter posting right there. Someone make a fake graphic real quick. I'm cooking.
You're cooking. They have kind of revived the Zeus entirely as just a weapon. With one update. With one just small little ad. Didn't have to do anything crazy. Probably didn't even change the game, really. Just made it so it recharges.
And so you can revive people. You know, Cole, maybe they should add roles like heavy, medic, and, I don't know, soldier to this game. I could really switch it up.
Why not?
You know, the medic can, like, supercharge one of the guys. I think Valve should get on that.
We'll get their top men on it.
Or get this, Cole. You wouldn't believe this.
Oh,
A
boy.
gun that shoots portals.
That'd just be fun.
Yeah? Yeah? Are we
Think
up
about
for
the
it?
fake potential.
Yeah, yeah. Throw a fake execute on one side. Boom! Blue portal, orange portal, easy to the other side. Completely bamboozled. Alright,
Good
enough
setup.
yapping. Perfect flash. Or didn't even need it, really. DTT just forced to look away. Val, now get on that. That grenade should have bounced properly. A man advantage for Imperial. Getting pretty late into this round as well. With 30 seconds, the bomb's still in spawn, Cole.
Yeah, this is the adaptation I think we're seeing from Imperial. Just let them play out the clock as deep as they want to. But now you have to get onto the bomb site here. 20 seconds left. You need to actually dive in towards this A side. You can see that's kind of what Phelps is doing, joining up Decenty. Has that extra support. The flashes are so well placed, though. Make it a double. But the panic in getting into this bomb site is there. You can see it. They get caught not checking full corners and the likes, and that's easy to break through.
Yeah, and that does it, really. The rush right on in. And you're talking about that adjustment from Imperial. I like it, you know? We're just not going to give you anything. Can you play out a round where we don't give you anything? You know, saying, you guys make something happen across the map, and well, all it does is burn time off the clock there. And that might be a recurring theme. We've seen it once already. Might see it again. Nasty angle from Phelps. And Doc. He's making so much noise on the jump up. Phelps is never leaving that angle.
Not at all. Easy pick off right there. Put yourself in a quick little 4v5. There's that utility being dispensed there. As they try and take control a little bit earlier, they are running into these deep angles. Vinny prepared. And we'll be able to knock another one down as well.
With 2 kills already in. I mean, this feels more like a save than anything. That is the last smoke that Imperial have to work with. Oh, we're walking a banana. Better clear this, guys. And they do. Vinny falls. That puts Henny towards the back of the site. And in maybe a position they don't expect, however. They might expect it all to come in through CT spawn. Those flashes a little off the mark, though. And No Way just rattles one off through the smoke. And then the flank even develops from Phelps. It's lightning fast. Imperial not waiting to get this one done. 6-4.
Yeah, it's just looking a lot more like they've figured it out. They got the read right now. These slow defaults are not as effective as they once were. They're not giving as many opening duels, holding for pushes. They're still getting some, map control. They're still taking those, like, deep apartments angles and deep banana angles, which I like to see. That's what you need to do on Inferno just in general versus any team, but they're combining that with some effective space creation, and just looks like they've got a good read on the situation now. As we expected.
Getting a handle back on things. And putting the emphasis on 2 game to make some moves. For now, I'm kind of stuck waiting out smokes. In the meantime, Phelps hears so many players gathering up behind the smokes, but is caught out of position by a single pop flash. And so players start to move on through, wrapping around the arch side. It gets awkward until Vinny arrives, and will drop the bomb down on the site. The problem is VHZ is just scooped up an AWP as well. He's looking to put this one to work. Through the smoke, Vinny. Here we go. Jumps up top. There's one. There's no trade. Vinny! Oh my goodness, he's on for the ace. No Way's gonna take it from him, but what on earth? How does he get away with it?
It's wild right there, Vinny. Getting so active, but shutting it down. Making sure that things go continuously in the favor here of Imperial. Again, it could have been a little bit of a concerning round right there, but he doesn't let it slip. Imperial shows some of that mechanical ability that they can bring as well. One more to close. It's still a good buy, though. They're still bringing in a lot of purchasing power here on this T side, so we'll see if they can get anything extra here. So I already feel like they're able to bring something to the table. It's a fast speed play to end, and No Way shuts it down. Oh my god.
He just blind fires. Oh, and don't let this guy have any more. And there's a nade sailing on in from Vinny. No Way charging forward. Santos with one, but that's all. It was perhaps just the flash in the pan there from 2Game. Well, that's the half, 8-4. So in we go. 2Game, we thought they were going to be jumping into the furnace, and while they keep their heads above water for just a little bit, Imperial start to make their adaptations as they do, and they work out well. Some also just insane individual play that's coming through as well, courtesy of Vinny. And so, well, if they need a pistol to really get back into this game, but Imperial want to stop them here. The shots just simply won't connect for Santos. DZT falls next. And maybe the rest of this round too for 2Game.
Yeah, again, I'm gonna ask more of those questions of how much of a fight can they put up against one of the best teams here in ECL South America. They give us a little something in that first half to be happy about it. I think more so a distinct style. But it's going to be tough here without this pistol. on this retake with the 4 guns. There's a barrel spotted.
Oh,
Ooh.
a B-God. Trying to get himself established in this one, but Vinny's got his number. Flicks up top. And that just leaves Doc. 1v3. I mean, he's dead to the bomb, if not by a player. And some nice pre-fire. We'll get him down the way. Okay, maybe he will survive this one. He bounces on out of there with those dual barrettes. But it's still the round for Imperial.
What do you know about Donk's cousin Doc?
I'm gonna need you to pipe down, my friend.
I knew I wouldn't get a rise out of you.
Look, it was funny when you first mentioned it, and now that you're saying it to me again, like, I understand you had a great test run, but
I did. I test launched it in the green room. On broadcast, I didn't get the same reaction. I got an expected reaction though, at least.
Oh, that's not looking good. That's not looking good for the relative. Doc's actually been competing for longer than Donk, I should actually mention.
Older cousin, then.
You know, a fun fact, I believe Doc was at Flashpoint with Havon Liberty, if I'm getting that correct.
Oh, wow. Pretty cool.
It was way back in the day. We're talking about old tournaments.
Fun fact.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't Havon Liberty. It was Redemption POA. Redemption Porto Alegre. Now that is what we call a throwback.
True. Glad that we have these fun facts. I'm glad that you got that one in the back pocket right there. It's a bit surprising.
Flashpoint history is truly its own, like, it is a CS rabbit hole. Like, I could definitely see a video essay being made on it in another year or two about, like, and I think that might be, and it might be me. I might be the guy who
Are
makes
we
the
cooking
videos.
right now live on broadcast? I like
Maybe.
that. I like that.
You think that would definitely be some?
I'd watch it.
I'm in for some CS esports drama, that's for sure, because that is the definition of drama. And I think it's drama that like everyone would like to forget, but I like digging up the mud. Either way, back into this one. A little full eco save from 2 game, and the bomb going up in smoke. We got 10-4 right now.
We got the first fight here in the second half for this 2-game squad. Seeing what they can do. With the guns now on the defense. They got a little bit of a way to fight back into this one.
Ooh, fight. Phelps just wants to hit the jets, man.
He does. Looking for a lift off here. Does have to slow it down just a little bit as he gets met by some utility.
Don't overcook it, Phelps. Now back out towards mid brackets. Flashbang through. He was thinking about going all out for it, but instead it's gonna slink back behind. But here's a lot of these footsteps moving over towards that B site.
Make it interesting here. This sort of position. Execution in towards this B side. It's not going to make the job easy whatsoever.
Oh, I love that nade.
Smoke open as well. But there's only 2 defenders here. That's all that they have.
Yeah, there's no flash over the top just yet. Now Doc will lob it in, but no one's looking towards this new box position. But B-God will then collect 2. Descenti gonna swing wide. Oh, but actually is a team kill there, which you hate to see. Doesn't matter in the end. Probably would have been the kill for Descenti either way. 3-on-3. Look at this. Elevated angle from Henny. He does not care. No respect. And this is looking more like a save than anything for 2Game. And I think it is.
Have to get out. Try your luck here with the gun run in the future there. That's if you get the opportunity. Decent team will cut that one off kindly. Not even the full save afforded to them. We'll only be able to bring in one extra gun now. This could be quickly curtains calling by the likes of Imperial.
I mean, it was a little show of force early from 2Game. Like, they were able to handle a little messier style from Imperial. But as it turns back around, yeah, Imperial are doing what they're meant to do. DZT is going to take this M4 all the way into alt middle. I mean, hey, it could work out, but DZT has his gun out. And, yep, he's going to be able to clean that one up. 3 kills consecutively, Cole, and we're looking at a map point here. With the nade on top of VHC as well. There is just nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Here for 2Game. No ways cleaning that one up, 12-4.
The quickness in the second half here, they're looking to shut things down. Again, I mean, this is just a team that's on a warpath here. You know, mission is clear. And that's to, I would say, like, kind of, with some of these players, develop out of just like a roster that we'd expect to be, like, competitive. To put a scare on some teams here and actually become one of the best teams in the region. More and more that we watch them, and the more and more that this team plays, and the more confidence that they build up, does look like that could be a possibility. Again, Dallas, I think, will give us a quick example of that with that first matchup that they have tomorrow.
Yeah, so this is just to get some good news before you go to bed tonight, and looking like it's no way a Henny. What?
Oh, that's not how you entry Banana. Surely, we're just going for no scopes, jumping shots, whatever works to try and finish the job right now.
A Gammon and I mean, Santos just like no way, right? He fires off some shots and AKs just with the smoke. Yeah, you hear a lot of commotion, but he's about to walk. It doesn't matter. Stops.
Oh, he's gonna turn away just in time though, Henny. He's gonna collapse on him. And it is just DZT. We'll have to pick up the pieces. How long will he last? Not much longer here. Looking at the gun, no way, actually, he's gonna fall. So DZT, a little route opens. He picks up a smoke. He's got a kit. So the dream. And DZT. Twinkle in his eye.
I mean, gotta underhand the smoke soon. And yeah, you're running out of time to do that. Gonna get shot in the back by Henny, and that's gonna do it. Our first BO1 here between Imperial and 2Game will fall in the hands of the favorites. We saw a couple of rounds go the way of 2Game, but I think once Imperial make the right adjustments, stick to the game plan, and nothing more needed.
It's more of the same here. We see a little bit of flair come through. We see the promise of this squad that's playing up against this team, but Imperial just have such quick answers.